Hello students. So today we are going to start the first chapter of our class 12 biology. So the chapter 1 deals with the reproduction in organism. So today in this portion I'm going to discuss only about the introductory part, that why reproduction in an organism is necessary. So first of all, let us see what is the lifespan. We all have heard about life. We know that the living duration of an organism, that is the period from birth to death of an organism, is called its lifespan. So different organisms basically have different lifespan, and it is irrespective of their shape and size. We just cannot say that a bacteria which is smaller in size will have shorter lifespan, whereas a human being which is larger in size will have larger lifespan. It doesn't depends on its size. So for example, we can take like a crow and parrot. Both of them are approximately of the same size, but a crow survives for 15 years, whereas a parrot can survive nearly about 140 years. So theoretically, it is said that a parrot can survive for 140 years, but if you search in Google, or if you see the different species lifespan, you will find that a parrot, most of the parrot species mostly have a lifespan from 60 to 100 years. There are rarely some species which can survive up to 140 years. So here the maximum lifespan of parrot is being described over here. Similarly, if we think of an elephant, which is very bigger in size, we can say that we say that elephant is bigger in size and it survived for a long time, but an elephant can survive only for 75 years. Whereas a tortoise, a giant tortoise, can survive more than that. That means nearly about 500 years. So that means what? A different organism have different lifespan depending on their not their size or shape, depending on their longevity of the cells, or the structural organization of an organism. So in your book, in the second page, there are some lifespan of different organisms being discussed. So let's see over there. There is an elephant shown. I have already discussed what is the lifespan of an elephant. It is nearly 75 years. So you can note it down. The lifespan of a dog. The lifespan of a dog is from 10 to 15 years. Then the lifespan of a banana tree. A banana tree can survive nearly up to 25 years. But there is a fact, the more the longevity of the banana tree, the lesser will be its you can say fruiting capacity. The fruiting capacity of the plant slowly and gradually diminishes with the increasing lifespan. A rose plant has a lifespan of 10 years. A horse can survive from minimum 25 to 30 years. So next you can see the lifespan of lifespan of a rice plant. So lifespan of a rice plant is 3 to 7 months, depending on different species. The variety of the species depends that how much longer the rice plants will survive. Nowadays, with biotechnological approach, the duration of the lifespan of the plants are made much and much lesser. Whereas in earlier, minimum 6 to 7 months are required for the rice plants to grow. Okay, next we have fruit fly. So we can see that a fruit fly can survive only for 40 to 50 days, that is approximately 5 to 6 weeks. A cow has a lifespan of 18 to 22 years. Then we have a banyan tree. A banyan tree can live for more than 200 to 300 years. So here we can see the lifespan of different organisms. Irrespective of their shape and size, the lifespan varies in the organism. So what does this fact basically shows? It shows that all the organism has got a fixed time of their survival, and once or the other time this organism are going to die. So now can we say that all organisms are mortal or immortal? If we say so, all organisms are mortal, that means they are going to die. Then what about the bacteria or lower organism? Can we say that they die a natural death? So here I'm not talking basically about the organism that we are heating to make them die, or some unnatural condition has approached, like there is certainly there is no water or it is not getting available food to survive. So obviously in that condition it is dying, but normal death in an organism do not occur. That is of course not. Why? Because in lower organism the organism do not die, but the content of the cell gets divided to form two new individual. We know that the lower organism most probably divides by binary fission, isn't it? So hence we can say that they are immortal. They do not die natural death, but gets divided into two new cells. Thus from this chapter, or you can say this part, we can conclude that all the organisms have a fixed lifespan, and for the continuity of the species they have to undergo the process called reproduction. So let's see the next part.